Hey guys, good morning. It's been so long since I talked to you guys. I think I figured out it's been at least a year. But I'll have a story time video for you guys about where I've been and what's been going on. I'll tell you a few things here and there along the way. But, I haven't cash stuffed in, I don't know, it's been a really long time. So I'm trying to get back to basics and start saving money again. And get some spending and some other things under control. And also, super long story, super short, I wrecked my Jeep the beginning of December, or I wrecked my Equinox the beginning of December and had to buy a Jeep Grand Cherokee. So, yeah, that took a lot of my savings, and so I do have a budget here, but it's not going to be exactly right because I pulled money from what envelopes I had left. And between what I pulled and what I had pulled out from my paycheck, there was about $25.55 altogether. $25.50 we'll say. And sorry, I'm tired. I worked overnight. Yeah, that's another update too. I work overnight, and I'm a boss of where I work at now, so that's fun. But anyway, I already counted this a couple times, so I know what it adds up to. So we're not going to count it again because it will take a long time. I know you guys like to count money. We will next time. It won't be as much as I pull. I was only going to pull $600, but then I pulled this extra money out of my binders that I had left after things got spent and everything else. So this is what I have. And my thought process with this is I'm not going to cash stuff my bills right now. Sorry. Because I want to get a month ahead. So basically I'm going to do this month ahead binder. I have what I want to put in each week and then the goals. So once all these get to where they need to be, I'm going to just throw it in the bank and then I'll start cash stuffing my bills maybe if I find out that it's worth it for me. But we will see what happens. But I'm just trying, like I said, to get back into saving money and getting caught back up. And, yeah, sorry for all the rambling. We'll just get going. You guys can see, like, my budget and my binders look nothing alike because, of course, as I went through and refilled my binders out, and I have chocolate milk for the win. That's a great breakfast dinner when you work overnights, isn't it? Sorry, I'm also really thirsty. But, I discovered some things that I need to add and things I wanted to change the order of. So, I'm going to kind of put this off to the side because I'll fill up the things that needs filled up first. And then, since I have extra money I wasn't counting on, we will go back through and fill what we need. And then I also have like I guess it's a miscellaneous, but it's only going to be used for bills that I'm going to throw money into. I'm not going to do any saving challenges right now until I get a month ahead, I think. And then, once I get a month ahead, then I'll maybe do some saving challenges. Not a lot. I feel like I had too many last time. It was too overwhelming. And that's why it just didn't work out. Alright. So, gas for my Jeep. I'm going to put in 30. And yeah, it takes about $60 every 2 weeks. Depends on how much I travel. I also, well, the house that, alright, so I'll tell this part of the story. So, I almost left my job for another job, decided I didn't want that job, and went back to my job full-time from per diem, which I went at when I was trying the other job. So, I went back, and then, like, I don't know, not even a month later, a position came up for a residential team leader, which is like you're in charge of like one house. So I took that job, and it was the same distance from my house as the other house that I worked in. And then that was in the beginning of December, and then the day after I took that job, I wrecked my car, but so that's where that comes into play. But sorry, I lost my train of thought. Maybe I shouldn't have tried to be this tired, but anyway. So in February, I got moved to a different house, and it's further away. So yeah, that's why I'm putting more back for gas. But I'll see how that goes. I know I put, it was like less than, it was between like a half and a quarter this morning, and I put 30, no, maybe 50 something in it. I don't know. But anyway, and then car maintenance. You see I have money in here. This was basically what was left over after I got the settlement for my car and put the down payment on it. And plus what I put out, this is basically what I had left. I just threw it back in here. So I'm going to add 25 to this. So yeah, it's been an interesting time since I've talked to you guys. I'll have to do a whole story time when I'm not so tired. Maybe tomorrow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 57, 58, 50, 60, 80, 9, 20, 40, 60, 85. 9, 85, I think. Yeah. Just see how it hates counting 50s. That'll come out as soon as I can. And then family emergencies. I had also pulled, I think, 400 right away out of, yeah, out of the money that, after I had got everything sorted, and that I just pulled, I think, let me count this, 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 80, 2, 20, 40, 60, 83, yeah, 400 out right away to put in this, just to get like a head start on it. And then I'm going to add another 25, so that's 425 altogether. But yeah, I definitely did not want to get this behind. Oh, and side note, I do have money in the bank, but I need to like resort it, and like then I'll update these with what's in them, and I may close some of like the savings account to my bank because I'm actually getting a different bank, but I don't know when. And then emergency, I'm going to put 25 in there. So I hope everybody's done well and doing well. Hopefully you got a less eventful and more fun year than I have. I mean, it hasn't been all bad. Like I said, I got a promotion and I got a brand new car, but it's just been a year. Savings, 25. And I'm going to try to keep at least these amounts the same. And then my month ahead binder, but like my lower priority, like kind of variable expenses, might change, or they might not get stuffed every week, which whatever, it's fine. Because I know I need to prioritize what I'm prioritizing first. That probably didn't make any sense. I need to prioritize bills and savings first and not other things. And then groceries, getting 50. And then this is like a month ahead of like income and stuff I'm going to save for again. I think I've done it like 3 times now. Is getting 20. And then medical, which is one of the things that I forgot when I was doing my original budget, is getting 20. And then taxes is also getting 20. And ignore all the stickers and stuff. I didn't even bother to find good envelopes or redo envelopes. I just threw new note cards in there so I knew what was what. Right. And then this next one is, I think my low priority variable expenses. Yes. All right. Christmas. I wrote down 20, but I'm going to put 25. That's because I have money put back for Christmas. I don't know. That's what I had been putting back, like, because I had been doing automatic transfers from my, checking to my savings, but the only problem with that was I was, like, taking that money back out and then just spending it where I shouldn't have been. So, and then holidays, I'm gonna put 10. Which I'll probably put 1 just because 4th of July is coming, and I'm trying really hard to get 4th of July off. Because working overnights, you, like, don't get to do... You think you get to do more, but you really don't because you just sleep. And then fun, getting 10. It's getting 10. And then travel and vacations is getting 10. And then fun... We'll get 10. Actually, no, fun's gonna get... Wait a minute. Yeah. Fun's gonna actually get 20. Because I said so. And then birthdays. I'm going to put 20 in this one as well, only because my dad's birthday's coming next month. And then smokes. Which, no, this isn't the lettuce. This is, like, nicotine smokes. I don't have time for that anymore. I got responsibilities. But anyway, I'm going to put 20 in this too, because I think we're getting them soon. And then lunch and coffee. I'm going to put 20 in here. Actually, 25, I think. But I go about once a week with my friend. And we get lunch together. And then that's like our catch-up time because we don't work together anymore. She was actually the residential team leader for the very first house that I was at. And she trained me a lot for the other house that I went to after that. Sorry, chocolate milk break. Anyway, so we try to do that once a week, and then my iced coffees and stuff. And then shopping, I'm going to put 10 in because I need to chill out on the shopping. Really chill out. Like, it's ridiculous. And then outside stuff, which this will probably get spent this week. Because I want to get a light for... I really wish I knew how to insert pictures. But I don't have the editing stuff. Maybe someday. Maybe I'll save for a laptop. But anyway, we put flowers under our bird feeder. And I want to put a light beside there so it lights up at night. I just think that'd be cool, so... We'll put 20 in there. And this is like my low priority variable. And then this one is my month ahead binder. And then car payment, you can see my goals. 160 for now. I'm going to put 20 in. I might not be able to... I was originally going to do 5, but I figured I would make it for like whatever I can each week. And then phone, I'm going to put 20 in. The goal for that's 90. But I'm okay if this is a little bit slow growing. And then my grandma's bills, which some of you know, I helped take care of some of my grandma's things. And she had to move due to some unfortunate circumstances, so I helped her with her rent and a few of her bills. So I'm going to put 20 in here. And then my subscriptions, I went through and I figured out I think I got all my prescriptions. Or subscriptions. Sorry. But I didn't really know how to divide it between like yearly subscriptions and monthly subscriptions, but I figured it's about $80 a month for them. So I'm gonna throw a 20 in here now. And then auto transfers. For now I'm gonna fill this, but I might try to get rid of them. Or some of them anyway. So I think I'm gonna put $250 in my month ahead for my extra fund, so I can actually be 2 months ahead at some point. So 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 50. And that'll be a good start. Because I think my total bills for the month are like 700 and something. I wrote 535. That's definitely not right. And I don't know where my calculator is. Yeah. So I'm going to say they're like, we'll say 800. So, yeah. And then we'll close this for now. Oh, and I forgot something. Wallet money is like basically like for tips. I didn't want to do the 20, but I'm going to do it in small bills. So, like, tips or small things that I want to pay cash for. That I don't feel like using my card for or whatever. 10. And I'm going to do 2 5s. And 5 1s. Alright. Now I'll just set this to the side and put it in my wallet later. And then we'll see how much we have left. See if I can count this without my calculator. Because I'm using my phone to film on. So 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 60, 85, 20, 40, 60, 86, 20, 40, 60, 87, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 98, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 99, 10, 20, 30, 40. Alright, I'm not gonna... I think I'm gonna... Actually... I may just go ahead and fully fund what I can for my month ahead binder, because that's what I want to do first. Except for my card payment for a month is not one. It's $160. So $630. I don't know why I did that. I guess it's because I pay $160 a week, so. Or say $630. I think that's what it is. So I got 20 in here now. $20, $40, $60, $81, $20, $40, $60, $82, $20, $40, $60, $81, $20, $40, $60, $82, $20, $40, $60, $83. We'll do 300 in there for now. And then once I fill all these and put them in the bank, then this will just be my bill binder, I think. I don't know. And then phone is 91, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90. I'll probably just keep filling this though, and then just take what I need back to the bank, like, at the end of the month or beginning of next month, if that makes sense. So I want to get, like, ahead. And then 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 50. That gets me about halfway with that, so that makes me feel good. And then my subscriptions. Okay. That fills that one, so I put 80. And then my auto transfers, 40, 60, 81. So 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40. Good. Now everything except for my card payment, my grandma's bills, I believe are fully funded. But like I said, I'm going to just keep putting extra money in there for the month until I till I unstuff it, and then I'll just keep filling it with my bill money every month, maybe. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about stuffing my bills every month. And then gas. Put another 20 in there to make it 50. 20, 30, 40, 50. Car maintenance. I don't even remember how much was in there. I'll just make it an evening amount. Even amount. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 57, 58, 60, 89, 20, 40, 60, 80. I'm gonna put this back and take 2 tens. Make it 1,000. Which obviously this won't stay in here. It'll go to the bank. I just wanted to show you like a visual representation of like what I had put in there, and then this 30, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 30, 40, 50. So 450. And then my regular emergency fund. Sorry, I'm trying to like put some of the smaller bills in like my smaller priority envelopes, like if that makes sense. Medical. There's another 40 in there. I actually have some diagnostic testing coming up. I have, which I don't mind talking about this on camera, a mammogram coming up with, because I turned 40 this year also. That's due. And then I also have a CT scan of my lungs, because back when I wrecked my car, they found nodules on my lungs, and they want to check on them once a year, so we'll make it 100 in food. Sure, it'll get spent. And then a month ahead on income. We'll just put another 20 in here. I haven't even figured out about how much that'll be yet. I need to figure that out and then decide how I want to fulfill it. And then, did I make 2 for medical, or was that other one something else? Crap. Oh, that other one was savings. Okay. So we'll put another 20 in here for the actual medical one. Sorry, like I said, I need new envelopes, but I didn't feel like doing anything about it yet. And then taxes. We'll put 30 in here to make it 50. That should be good. I do have money put back for taxes too. But this is just kind of starting over with this. And then one more time with the lower priority. Christmas. So 20, 30, 40, 45, 50. And then holidays, I'll put another 20 in there. And then fun. We don't get to do a lot of stuff, but like at the end of the summer we're going to the PA Grand Canyon. We went there for my birthday, but this time I'm going to redo a trip because it rained the whole time and it was cold. Well, my birthday is May 2nd, so... And then travel. Make this 50. And then, what is this? Fun. Apparently I have 2 fun envelopes. We'll make this one... We'll just do gifts on here, like miscellaneous gifts and that. I guess we'll do it. I don't know. I'll just throw another 5 in here. I don't know what to do with it. Told you guys I'm sleep deprived. Birthdays. Put another 20 in here. Mind you, I'm not going to have this much money every time. It was just because of I had a big paycheck and then I pulled money out of my binders, and yeah, that's the only reason there's as much as it is. And then lunch and coffee. Put another 25 in there. And then shopping. Put another 20 in there. And then miscellaneous outside stuff. We'll put another 20 in there. And now, since I feel really good about what we did, I'll see what we have left. And then that'll probably go in just like my miscellaneous, or keeping, or getting another month ahead on bills. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Yeah, we'll put 50 in there, and then the ones will go in my dollar challenge. But anyway, thank you guys so much for listening to me ramble, and like I said, I will do a full story time series of events here coming soon when I have more sleep. Thanks so much, guys. Great talking to you. Bye.